Welcome back. Now to talk more about the COVID-19 crisis and the predictions by the Food and Agriculture Organization about a looming food crisis. We go live to our Borno studios where Professor Maru Adama of the Department of Agric Engineering, University of Maiduguri joins us. A pleasure having you with us on the News at 10.
Thank you. You're highly welcome.
Now, Prof, what do you make of the predicted crisis regarding food production in the country?
Yeah, let me first of all correct my name. My name is Professor Adamu Umar Zvama. Yes, on this COVID-19, the impact on agricultural production is, we can say, it's too early to assess, but we can categorize them into the immediate impact, and we can look at the trend and predict what is the likely consequences of this COVID-19 on agricultural production. You know, agricultural products are categorized into three. We have the perishable products, we have the semi-perishable products, we have the non-perishable, and of course there's the fourth one, which is the livestock products. Now, each of these categories are affected differently by this COVID-19. When we say the effect of COVID-19, it's not that the COVID-19 will affect the farmers or the crops, but the process to contain the spread of the disease, the methodology, that is the problem. That is the likely impact on agriculture. The methodology of containment, which is social distancing, lockdown, complete lockdown, the immediate impact on the agricultural productivity is the disruption in the supply chain. There will be denied access to market. There will be denied access to the farm. So many processes. So you have the producers are denied access. The buyers are denied access. And agricultural products are living things. Once they are harvested, they have to be disposed of. Now, if you take perishable crops, for example, such as vegetables and fruits, in Borno, especially, this is the harvesting season. This is time the farmers have to harvest the tomatoes, the onion, the vegetables, and all that. So these products, if they are not transported to the market and disposed of immediately, they will be spoiled. Incidentally, most of these products also have to be transported outside the states to the south. So you can imagine how long, even if you now allow access of trailer loads of fruits and vegetables to the south, with all these delays, how long will it take to reach its own destination to the table? So along that process, there will be a lot of spoilage. You also have some fruits like bananas, oranges, that are transported from the south. Because of this lockdown, also there will be so much spoilage and wastage of these products. If you take grains also, for example, you know grain require that you go to the market and you cannot enforce lockdown and social distancing in the sale and buy of grain. So consequently, you will find that the farmers cannot be able to sell, the buyers cannot be able to buy also because of this restriction of movement. So there's consequent loss of economic losses and wastage of this product. The farmers cannot sell their products so that they can invest it back to the farm. If you take the livestock, for Maiduguri, for example, you have hundreds of trailer loads of cattle that leave Borno State daily. So you can imagine what has happened to these trailer loads of cattle now. And this dry season where feed is a problem. So if these farmers could not sell their cattle, most of these cattle will die for lack of feeds. Because this is the best season to sell off your cattle so that you can invest it in buying smaller ones so that you can fatten them. So if there is this restriction of movement, even if you allow them to move, what will also happen to drivers that go to the south? They will be affected. Because of 2 days, there was this incident in Yobe State where a trailer driver complained of these symptoms, and it raised a lot of problems. So you have these immediate, immediate problems.
Let's look at solutions now, Professor Adama.
The train. Pardon?
Can we look at solutions now, Prof?
Pardon?
Solutions, you've mentioned...
Yeah, I'm talking about the impact. The solution now. The solution now. Let me just immediately quickly say, the solution. For example, you have to designate agricultural product as essential services, just like in the medical services, so that you can now design some safety measures that will help the operators of these services to move within this lockdown period. I'm thinking of this South Korea, maybe giving them masks for all the people that are involved in agricultural activities so that they will be able to go to the farm, bring their products, do selling and buying on the market. Also, farmers should be encouraged to dry their products because you cannot process it now. The most immediate thing is to dry your tomatoes. You can dry your tomatoes, dry vegetables, so that you can store it for a long time. The government should also think of maybe having a regulatory agencies to regulate the prices of these products so that you can prevent individuals and organizations from taking advantage of this situation to either hike prices or frustrate the farmers that may take their product to the market. The government should also have a long-term effect because this is April. So when you look at the trend, this is the 14th week of the outbreak of this COVID-19. So in Nigeria, this is like 3 weeks. And the graph is still a straight line. In China, it took them 2 months for them to flatten the graph. So in Nigeria, we'll expect 2-3 months for the graph to be flattened. That will fall into the production season, planting, farm preparation, land preparation, and all that. So government must plan in providing input subsidy like machinery, chemicals, herbicide, because even if farmers are allowed to go to the market, they will have problem of labor because you may not have available labor. So you must provide them with inputs at subsidized level and make it available on time so that it can reduce the time and the number of labor required for farm preparation and planting season.
Thank you, Professor Maru Adama.
But we have to...
That's all we can take at this time. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you with us on the News at 10.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Now let's go back to this story. The impact of the COVID-19 crisis appears to be taking its toll on other aspects that's apart from the economy. And this is playing out in Kogi State, where the Commissioner for Water Resources, Mr. Abdulmumin Danga, is alleged to have dehumanized and raped a lady, that's Miss Elizabeth Oyeni, who claimed her trouble started after she sent a message asking Mr. Danga not to forget her sister's distribution items. Meanwhile, the State Commissioner for Information and Communication in in Kogi State, says investigation into the matter is on and dismissed reports that the commissioner has been suspended. Now, to discuss more about this is because the victim, Elizabeth Oyeni, is insisting that her allegation against the Kogi State Commissioner for Water Resources is true. So we'll get more on this issue when we return from this break. Do stay with us. Oh, we already have Mrs. Njemaze here to discuss. Dorothy Njemaze will be talking about this issue with us. Thank you so much. So what do you have to say? Can you bring us up to speed with what really happened in this incident?
So as a first responder to sexual and gender-based violence, we got a report that, there's increase in sexual and gender-based violations, during this COVID-19 period. And that happened to be one of the things that was reported to us. And it's terrible. The lady is in very bad condition. She has been brutalized. And she says that she was stripped naked. Videos were made of her while she was naked. And apart from it, she was raped. So these are very grave allegations that somebody has made. But what is very annoying or worrisome is the fact that there's a power imbalance. The Abdul Mumuni gang Ganga has state resources proposal, but the lady does not have any of those resources. So it's important for us to ensure that we work with her to ensure that she has ample opportunities of getting her human rights.
Okay, that's a human rights activist Dorothy Njemaze. She was telling us about the rape allegation against the Kogi State Commissioner. We'll try to reestablish contact with her. But now let's find out what's happening in the world of business. And Kayode is standing by.
Many thanks, Melinda, and you're welcome to Business News. The Securities and Exchange Commission has indicated plans to roll out regulations on derivatives trading as well as sanctions for perpetrators of illegal investment schemes. The Acting Director General, Ms. Maru, confirmed these developments to Channels Television this evening, noting that the regulations are currently at their finishing stages.
The whole market community came together and decided that the derivative initiative should be introduced in the capital market. We worked on it as a market, and currently, as we speak, the rules for derivatives is ready, but we still need a law in the area of netting. We are looking at bringing heavy sanctions on both those that operate Ponzi schemes and also not going to be able to be supporting those who also patronize them. Because what they are doing is not sustainable. The Commission spends a lot of resources, to pursue these Ponzi schemers and instead of doing other things or deploying our finances to other uses.
And as part of efforts towards curbing COVID-19 outbreak, the Eco Electricity Distribution Company has donated relief materials worth over 150 million naira to the Lagos State government for distribution to residents while the stay-at-home order lasts. According to the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the company, Mr. Adeoye Fadeibi, the initiative is to support the state government in dealing with the crisis.
Eco Electricity Distribution Company, EKEDC, is one of 11 Nigerian distribution companies which serves about 500,000 customers in the southern part of Lagos and Agbara in Ogun State, which includes Ojo. Festac, Ijora, Mushi, Orile, Apapa, Lekki, Ibeju, and Lagos Island. A team from EKEDC is here at the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture Agro-Processing in Agege for a different reason. It's corporate social responsibility. The electricity company is delivering 2 trucks of food items and other relief materials worth over 150 million naira to the state government in addressing coronavirus pandemic and the lockdown order which is taking a toll on residents.
The Co-Electricity Board has approved a budget of over 150 million to go ahead and do a number of different things. One is the food like you've seen in the trucks that you've seen here today, bringing in dry foods, rice, gari, oil, different things. Also, in addition, we're also ensuring that we're providing, wherever we can, direct line access for power supply to a number of these isolation centers, in addition to other relief materials. So for us, this is just a drop, a significant drop in ensuring that the lives of people, especially the less privileged in our network, seeing how we can impact them.
The Lagos State government is grateful for this donation and appeals to other concerned Nigerians to take a cue in battling the COVID-19 scourge.
What we have here, yes, it's good, but by the time we open it up, 24 million, let's even say 10 million Lagosians, I think we are still going to need more. Nigerians, the public-spirited individuals, come and support this initiative.
Eco Electricity Distribution Company is also powering 5 isolation centers in Lagos State to help permanently eradicate the virus, just as the company says it remains committed to its primary objectives of making electricity available to its customers.
Well, that's Business News for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I am Kayode Okikyolu. The news at 10 continues with Melinda.
Many thanks, Kayode. Still ahead on the news at 10. Los Angeles Lakers legend Kobe Bryant to be posthumously inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. That's on Sports News. Stay with us.